trajectory. Imminent impact. Imminent impact.
Hey everybody. For those of you that are regulars to my channel, you may be saying to yourselves, this looks like a desolate planet and not like 7 Days to Die, and you'd be correct. The Planet Crafter is a game that I have actually been playing for a very long time, since it was in its very, very early version. But I took a break from it because you know how early access games are, and it takes a while to build them out, and things improve over time. So it's one of those games that I would keep hopping back into just to see, you know, what's changed. But I haven't had a chance to pop back into it since the full retail release, which occurred, I want to say, in April, so a few months ago. So I've been really itching to get back into it, and I thought this would be a good time to do that. Give me a chance to play something besides 7 Days to Die. Not that we have a problem with 7 Days to Die, of course, but you know, it's nice to mix it up once in a while. We need some magnesium. So to start off, I mean, obviously you can see we have the first steps quests up in the top left. I apparently never equipped my book bag. I forgot you have to actually equip it. So we got that. Let's see, magnesium. Aha, no. What are you? Yeah, magnesium. Man, it's been a minute. I don't even remember what stuff looks like. So in case you're completely unaware of this game and what it's about, basically you are sent to this planet, which is obviously a barren wasteland of nothingness. And the point is to terraform it, eventually bringing it water and life and, you know, plants and animals and all that good stuff that would come with terraforming. So like most survival games, we have to go around, we have to collect resources, and we have to craft those resources into useful things. But the end goal for this, not just our survival, but the survival of the planet and making the planet better. Let's see, so we need a microchip. Oh, that was a deconstruction micro. I need a construction microchip. Well, screwed that up already. Construction microchip. 2 magnesiums and a silicon. All right. So like any good survival game, there's different survival elements to this. The main one for this one is, of course, oxygen, which you just witnessed. I was getting very low in oxygen. Quit that bad boy. The health bar there is food, and then of course there's hydration as well. So you're really tethered to this little pod. Can't really go too much further than that. Since we really quickly run out of oxygen. Now water, easy enough. But food, not so much. And I think they used to get, yeah, so they give us some food to start off, though. So we're actually not too bad on that, but, and water, apparently. All right, what do we need? So we got to start by building a living. Where do you have what we need? All right, perfect. So this might actually be challenging. So obviously you can just start building right here, but little foresight, because I've played this game before, so I know how this goes. When we eventually get water, this whole area starts to fill with water because it's a lower area and eventually is completely underwater. I'd rather not have to move my base later on. I'd rather just start at a place that makes sense. So let me go grab some cobalt and make an oxygen tank. We can consume that while we're out and about. Or an oxygen capsule. Because we're going to go all the way up there. Because that should be high enough to keep us dry. Chest here. These are scattered all over the place. Some of them are pretty common, like that. And then some of them have crazy good stuff in them. And this is the starter area, though. Everything in here is going to be pretty common, I would imagine. Got some, I'm sure you guys have noticed some crashed ships in the background. We'll definitely go explore them here in a moment. Let me... let's just, we'll slap that there. We need a piece of titanium. titanium to make a door, and then we're gonna have to consume this oxygen here, probably. Okay. Nice. And then we need a wind turbine, which is super easy to use. I like to have everything kind of in an area. So let's do wind turbines up here. There we go. Nothing, thankfully, has to be like wired together or anything like that. Just I can literally put a wind turbine anywhere on the map and it'll provide power to all my other stuff. But there we go. So this will now feed us oxygen. This basic construction of just a little pod and a door, I'll make those like, if I have to go somewhere far, like to a spaceship or something, I'll just slap these down so I have a little place to breathe. But okay, crafting a drill. So this is where we start getting into the machines that actually do the terraforming. So let's put drills over here. Bonk. There we go. Oh, and our terraforming index, or our TI, just went up to 1. Oh, and now 2. And if you look at it, it'll tell you right there. It requires energy, 1.2. So we're pretty much... Oh, no, that's the wind turbine. It requires energy. So it's 0.5, right? So we're producing 1.2 from the wind turbine. So can't slap a lot of these down yet. But it's generating pressure. And that's one of the things that we need to terraform the planet. Pressure being like the atmosphere, and then oxygen. So the plants produce oxygen, and then heaters produce heat. We need heat to start to melt the ice, because there is water on the planet. It's just all frozen ice form. Speaking of water, boom. So we're just going to bang through these first step quests, if you will, just kind of get everything started, and then we'll go ahead and start doing the explorations and the fun stuff. Okay. So you can see now we have nothing of the other two, obviously, but we are generating a tiny bit of pressure, and you can see how it's going up. And before I make anything else, we're probably going to need more power, and then we'll get this blueprint. The blueprints screen is actually pretty important. We pick those up all over the place, and they unlock all kinds of stuff for us. Well, ooh, that one's getting awfully close. You would think this is a bad thing, but as long as you're inside, you're safe. If you're outside, you could definitely get hit and get hurt. But like, these are actual impacts, and what they're doing is they're actually depositing materials. It's all the stuff that we pick up on the ground. If we kept playing this long enough, everything would disappear. But these things are actually bringing us new stuff. We just have to obviously be cautious, because if you get hit, it will actually do damage to you. And you may have noticed that we just unlocked something. That is from terraforming. So some of the stuff we unlock from the blueprints that we find, but some of it is just unlocked as your terraforming index goes up and as your individual things go up. So like, as you gain more pressure, you unlock certain things, as you unlock heat, and then your overall terraformation, which I believe the progress screen will actually highlight that for us. Let's do energy first. There we go. That's good. Now we know we have exactly 0.9 to spare. Now it wants us to craft a screen that we don't know how to make yet. All right, so maybe we need to make these other things first. So let's do... Well, let's head back to our little original home to get food and water, and then we'll make that other stuff. Humble beginnings. all topped off on food and water. I'm bringing a little bit with me as well as an oxygen capsule so that we can do some exploration without worrying too much. And I brought a plant with me. They start us off with a basic plant. Is it literally happening again already? Golly, that's awfully fast. Oh boy. Jeez, that was like right out front of our place. No, leave me alone. Look at that, right there. Let's put it in here. So we have some nice plants to look at while we're sitting at our desk. I say sitting, we don't have a chair yet, but yeah, eventually. Throw that in there, and now it is, if the screen would stop shaking, we are getting 0.15 oxygens. All right. Now we need iridium to make a heater. That's where things start getting a little bit more complex. Iridium is not something that's just laying around like iron is. Can this be done? I'm ready to get going. Sometimes you can get iridium out of these impacts. Iridium, uranium, like sometimes you can find, you know, rarer materials to pop out of these. Not, it's gonna still be things like iron and stuff like that for the most part, but it is possible. Ah, look at that. There we go. Aluminum. See? That's the first time we picked that up. Not that I need it right now, but nice to get. Alright. Iridium. Well, I know where I can get some iridium. It is a bit of a walk, though. Where those sand things are. There's a cave in here, and you can find aluminum and iridium. So we're gonna go scope that out. Unless I don't know how much of the game has changed. Like I said, I think the last time I played the game was in March, so it was like a month before the retail release. What was that? What was that? Dramatic music coupled with a frame rate drop. It usually spells trouble in video games. I'm not gonna hang out long in here. I don't even have, I can only fit 2 things, so I'm literally just gonna grab a couple iridiums and we're gonna get out of here. All right, we're actually fine. So let's do another living quarter really quick. That's gonna be my heater room. When do we unlock this progression screen thing that they're talking about? Ah, right there. So we need heat to not only get to this first section, but this second section. So 500 PK, this is 2.0 NK. That probably means like 2,000 of this. We're at 13. We're going up, what, 1 every few seconds, and we need 2,000. So that's going to take a minute. So while you can literally just sit here and wait, and technically it'll eventually happen. Obviously, ideally you want to build more of these, which we did grab 2 iridium. So let's go find an iron. We'll at least get 2. We'll progress that a little bit faster. And then I'm going to make a storage, clean out my inventory, and we're gonna go explore. We'll go do that one first because that's the closest one, but obviously we saw the big one over there near where we crash landed, so we obviously want to check that one out. Oh, didn't think about that. Okay, that's all right. Yeah, so when we do that, if we overextend ourselves on power, everything, it's not like, oh, that one thing's not going to work. No, everything stops working. Everything shuts down. So we got to be more careful with that. Let's pick all this up, and then what can we do for storages? So we can make these little guys. So we need an iron, and then we'll dump out our storage. Iron. Well, we can't craft anything over here yet because we don't have a crafting station. So perhaps we should look into that. And can we even make a crafting station? Oh, yeah. Oh, we just need literally one piece of iron. That's funny. Okay. All right, so let's at least do that so that we don't have to go all the way down to the pod thing just to craft stuff. Let's see, iron. Iron. You would think iron wouldn't be this rare. This is actually insane. There's titanium everywhere. Finally, some iron. Good God. Iron is super rare on this planet. Okay, let's put the crafting station in here. It's like our little work area. All right, so tier 2 backpack, of course, iron. And we can make it, this we can make right now. Perfect. Okay, that's gonna dramatically help us. Oh yeah, our oxygen went up to 200. Yeah, that's a huge win. I think I saw a piece of iron over here. Yeah. Our TI's going up pretty quick now. It's almost, I mean, it's over 400. It's moving relatively quickly with all the things that we've thrown together. Oxygen is obviously by far the slowest. That's pretty rough. All right. We got an achievement for barely surviving. All right, perfect. Oh, yeah, look at all this room. Okay, so let's figure this out. So we need... I want to build these at, like I said, the places that we're going to so that we can live. So we need 2 titanium, or 1 titanium, 2 iron, and then another... So we need 3 iron, 2 titanium, and a silicon. 3 iron, 2 titanium, and a silicon. So we have the 2 titanium. So we need to find 2 more irons and a... So we don't need any of this. Well, this I'll take so we can get some water. But we need 2 more irons and a silicon, basically. And then we can make that wherever we go. It's not a bad idea to scoop, to have little outposts all over the place just to top off on oxygen, because this game is all about exploration. It really encourages you to run around and look everywhere, because you will find all kinds of stuff if you pay enough attention. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Might be kind of, I don't know if it's gonna be super dark in there. We can't make a torch yet. Whoa, whoa. Loading in an area for the first time. Frame rates went to 0. See, look, there's a crate right there. All right, let's do this. Let's put this, oh my God. Let's put this right there. Slap that on that. And see that? Boom. Free oxygen. Easy peasy. Let's go check out this crate before we do anything else. And that's a piece of aluminum. See, look, we're getting all kinds of great stuff here. It's all coming together. We don't even have any recipes for aluminum yet. Oh, there we go. Uranium, food, iridium. This chest is where it's at. And then I always try to break those down when I'm done so that I don't see it later and think, ooh, I'm going to go get that chest. And then a lot of the times what I'll do, this might be kind of funny, but depending on, like, when I go in here to search, I don't want to have to keep making trips back and forth. And this is a quick example because our house is right there, but we're going to be exploring places that are way further away. So what I like to actually do is things like iron that are more common, I try to just get rid of. So I'll just start putting down wind turbines like all over the place just to use it up, because why not? And it frees up a lot of room and it gets me some extra power. So I kind of have a tendency to do that. Okay, hopefully it's not, like I said, oh man, it looks, oh goodness gracious. No shot. No shot. No, this is, oh. See, like, there's something there. I don't even know what it is. Okay, that's not going to work. We need a torch before we can do any of that. Okay. Well, we got a cool chest. Let's... Well, we don't even need oxygen. We're good. So let's go home. Let's figure out the torch scenario here. All right, so we figured this out. I just made a torch, and it looks like we unlocked exoskeletons. This will increase our equipment capacity, which is very timely because we don't have enough space to put the torch on here with everything else that we have. So we'll take that off because ironically we need to equip this, but it does open up. So technically it gives us 3 more slots because this is taking 1, but obviously very needed. There we go. We have a torch. We're good. All right. So let's, since we came all the way back here, we can dump everything in there. We'll keep the food and dump that. Perfect. All right. Torch it up. Oh yeah, this is where it's at. Is that? Can I can. Oh, okay. So I need a more sophisticated deconstructor, and then I can deconstruct these like server-looking things. Okay. That's cool. I don't even remember. I honestly don't. That could have been a thing. I don't remember. So that's fun. Got our first box here. Ooh, okay. Fabrics, food, some aluminum. So we got our first fabric. Very nice, very nice. There's another chest. Ah, here we go. Better seeds. That's huge. So we threw that 1 seed in the thing before, but that's like a super basic seed. It doesn't do much for us. These more advanced seeds, as you could tell, let's go back. We'll get some oxygen. If you looked at it at a glance when I first pulled it up, it's a 200% seed, and there's like different levels of different seeds. So it's a multiplier. So you can put this in there instead of what we had, and it'll put out twice as much oxygen, which is nice. So what we can do, we need 1 thing of ice. Is like I said, I like to build stuff in my little outposts because although it makes certain things more difficult, honestly, because then your stuff is kind of scattered around instead of being centralized in your main building. I'm making the habitat anyway for an oxygen top off, so I mean I may as well make use of the space, and since we just got these cool seeds, why not? Boop. There we go. So that's what I like about, like, we're collecting a bunch of crap and then I'm just immediately throwing it into something. And honestly, it's really not that far from our main house anyway. So if we wanted to travel out here later, I mean, I can deconstruct all of that. And that's the nice thing about this game. It doesn't even penalize you for stuff like that. So I can deconstruct all of that into its core materials if I want to move those things later to somewhere else. So there's no harm in putting it there because I can always just break it back down later. The only thing, I don't know how much power I have, so we'll probably go ahead and throw down 1 or 2 wind turbines just to make sure that we're not overextending ourselves by putting down these plant things. All right, nothing there. We gotta get through this. And then that is a tier 2 heater. So we break that down. We're going to get all the materials for that. Aluminum, iridium, pretty sweet. Ah, and oh, we just unlocked solar panels. Nice. And then these little boxes are the ones that typically have blueprints. So just got our first blueprint. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, our inventories. Oh, a super alloy. All right, that's our first time seeing one of them. Well, let's drink the water. Ah, I turned off my torch by accident. Let's grab this, even though we don't obviously need a super alloy yet. It's a little bit much for us at this point, but whatever, we got it. I'm gonna run back. We're gonna work on some new stuff, and we can always come back. Oh, I should probably top off. I am a little bit low. Hey, we just unlocked the tier 2 veggie tube. What does it take to make those? It's not too bad, honestly. So here, check. Well, we don't have a lot of space. Can I make a? Yeah, let's just make a chest really quick so we can make sense of all this. So if I'll slap that down. So if I take back my plant, deconstruct these, Oh gosh, my inventory was obviously full because everything just spat out all over the place. Okay, so with all the crap that we just picked up, we can make one of these. And you can see it's dramatically better. This one puts out 0.15 at its base, and we were multiplying that by 2, so it's 0.3. This one at its base is 1.2, so it's going to be 2.4. So with just one plant, we're going from, well, we were at 0.6 with the 2 to 2.4, which is, so it goes up dramatically and very quickly, as you can well see. And it honestly doesn't even use that much more power, so I am going to throw another one of these down, though, because really what we're doing now is I put down a chest. I may as well make use of it. I'm going to just finish looting that place to get the best of the best and just be done with the inside. That way, when we want to get the rest of it, we can just go to our little outpost rather than having to make it. The only thing... Oh, actually... Oh, my gosh. There's a whole other unexplored area over there. Ah, jeez. All right. Well, let's finish this one first. Man, I thought we were done. I didn't realize there was a whole other part. Take all that. Take all that. Break these down. Not that I really need to, but whatever. And we got a whole nother spot. Alright, let's take our time. Let's look around here. We do have another blueprint. Very nice. That looks like it's it. Whoa. Spacesuits, huh? Oh. Okay, I don't know what that did other than... I'm guessing it changed my appearance, but I can't... Oh, yeah, there we go. Huh. There's emotes, apparently. I didn't even know that. Okay, well, I don't know that I need to take up a whole space on my toolbar just to make myself look cooler. What do it look like without it? What's my... I mean, it's not even really that different now, is it? Man, look at that. Property of. Jeez. Okay, really just making me feel my value. All right. I guess if you're playing multiplayer, then it would make sense to have different suits, but oh, okay. We got plants, we got beans for growing stuff. Ah, well, whatever. We'll take it. We'll have to come back. It's not far, like we said. No big deal. Let's just we're gonna be brave. I think it's about done anyway. Do we have any? Nope, we're completely full. Let's just go back. It's pretty crazy that our first like milestone is 175,000 Ti, and we're at like 1.8 thousand. Like, if I wanted to, if I wanted to just AFK for like 24 hours IRL, we could technically get it done. But that would be such a waste. Okay, so I want to replace that with a tier 2, and I want to pull that seed out, obviously. But I want to... Well, I guess here, let's start off with the blueprints, yeah? Decode blueprint. We got... Oh, mining speed. Microchip. Nice, so we can mine faster. That's useful. And... agility boots. Very nice, yes, because then we can run faster. Hey, we have fabric. Oh, back at the place. We got to go get it. That would be super helpful, making us quicker. Okay. And then what was the other thing? We could do the mining speed. Okay, we literally just need a silicon, and we can do that. I probably have that in a chest. No. You would think I would, but I don't. All right, let's go find one really quick. Easy peasy. We definitely have to pick up a ridiculous amount of items in this game, so making that even a little bit, even if it's 10% faster, it's 100% worth it. Clean out our inventory. I'm going to just literally go back. I'm going to grab everything else that was out there because I want to grab that fabric so that we can make that next upgrade, because that's pretty sweet. Oh, geez, we already unlocked a tier 3 backpack. I feel like some of these unlocks are progressing quite quickly. All right, well, one thing at a time. Let's make agility boots. 15% more movement speed. That's not a small number. That's a usable number. And then a tier 3 backpack. We can make that literally right now. Jeez. Oh yeah, look at all this space. All right, so now we got 2 of these bad boys. Let's look at the chart. So we are way better on oxygen now, and pressure is horrible. So I'm going to put together a couple of those, and then we will bang out some more exploration. I want to run down to... Oh, what's our power actually right now? 1.9 available. These take 0.5. Okay, perfect. We can definitely make 2 more of those. So I just need 2 iron and titanium. Iron, titanium. Okay. I'm just going to go find 1 titanium, and then we're going to run down to the other place to get food and water. Oh, we just unlocked tier 2 heaters. Nice. Not gonna worry about it right now though. I'm gonna stay focused. I want to get these bad boys down. Nice. And then let's go get food. All right, we're gonna make the trek to the big one. I've got all the materials I need with me to make another outpost so we can breathe, as that is very important. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff with a blueprint chip. Man, we're not even going to get like into the building, and we're going to have to run resources back. It's crazy. Let's top off on O2. I'm going to show you guys this really quick. This shows you an example of the ice, and it tells you when it starts to melt. It's giving you the heat level, 100 NK, and then there's deeper ices that start to melt at even hotter temperatures. But there's an example. That's what's going to flood our planet eventually. Okay, well, we already have a fair amount of resources, so before I even go inside, spoiler alerts to the secrets of the game. I already know of one, unless they've moved it or changed it. We climb up onto the actual thing, and yep, there is a golden chest, which gives us a 600% seed, as well as these rods, which are very expensive to make once you can. A super alloy, 2 aluminums, and a little golden effigy, little rocket ship that we can hang on to. And then this breaks down into an aluminum and a super alloy. So crazy good materials out of that. And we've got a tiny bit of room. Let's see, we have 3 irons. Actually, come to think of it, is there any ice in the area? There's one. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. We got this. Yeah, let's slap down another. Okay. Thought we were good there. We'll go ahead and make as many of these as we can. All right, cool. But yeah, we just got that 600%er. So let's slap that in there. Boom, 7.2. Nice. And we still have a little bit of space. So I am going to go inside before heading back to the base just to kind of poke around. I'm sure we can grab some basic resources before getting too deep into that place and heading back to deliver our goods. And then we'll come back again. But I feel like that would be a good thing to do on the next episode. So if you want to see what's inside the giant ship, do me a favor and like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the series and the game. Are you new to the game or are you new to the channel? And I will see you all in the next one.